Here's a car was used as a murder weapon. Now, running someone over accidentally is tragic, but the driver who hit Danny Marlow apparently did so deliberately. Why anyone should wish to harm this taxi driver from Market Harborough is a mystery.
Yeah, Sierra 4, go ahead.
Right, Danny, can you go straight to number 10? That's 110, that Lexington Street, straight away, please, mate.
Yeah, sure, all right, but I'm going to the bookies now. I've got to put a bet on the 245 at Epsom.
I would say everybody knew him. You know, they'd say, Danny Marlow, yeah, I know him. He was known for his funniness, his sense of humour mainly. Like if I was in a bad mood with him, by the end of the day, I couldn't be, you know what I mean? He'd be messing about and trying to make me laugh and things like that. Even though, you know, I was trying to be angry with him, I can't do it. He was a good dad. He'd take them anywhere, he'd buy them anything. He always took them to the pictures, or if they wanted to go somewhere, like the amusement parks and that, he took them to all them. Some people didn't know how to take him. Once they got to know Danny, they knew how to take his sense of humour. Sometimes he'd get their back up, and then the next minute they'd be all together laughing, joking, and forgotten about.
It's 7:30 on the evening of Thursday, the 22nd of February, and Danny, who plays pool for his local team, is due to join them for an away match.
Who's that?
Dunno. He asked if we were playing away tonight. Said he'd be there to cheer us on.
You're not expecting any trouble, are you?
Oh, I'll be all right.
This was the first in a series of anonymous calls that Danny received over the next 3 weeks.
Go for the pot, Danny. Superb.
Danny Marlow, is there Danny Marlow here, please?
Yeah, I'm Danny Marlow.
Telephone.
Hello? Yeah, I'm Danny Marlow. No, mate. No, you got the wrong one. No, there's another Danny Marlow lives in Kibworth. Yeah, he plays pool as well. That's all right. Bye.
For the second time that night, Danny had taken a mysterious phone call. Who was he trying to fob off? It's just before 8, and Danny's on the way to a pool match, this time at home in the pub at the end of his street.
Nice break.
Call that a nice break? I could do better than that with my eyes closed.
Yeah, and one arm tied behind your back, eh?
Yeah.
Danny?
I reckon I could
Danny?
see it a bit from here, though.
Danny, it's a phone call for you, OK?
Again a male voice, again anonymous, and at the same time of night, 10:30.
I was watching telly most of the night, then emptied the washing machine, and then I went up to bed about 20 to 11.
Danny left the pub soon after the call and walked back home to Caxton Street.
What's all this then?
I live in Caxton Street. When I was just about to go to sleep and heard two male voices, didn't think anything of it at all. Just sounded like two people just come home from the pub, two mates talking. But as they were getting further apart, they were still shouting to each other. A few seconds later, I heard a car pulling off really fast. Then I heard like clattering noises.
Yes? What is it, Tina?
It's been an accident. We think it's Danny. Quick, come on.
Oh, my God, where?
When they said, I think Danny's had an accident, he's lying in the road, I thought perhaps he's had a bit of an argument with somebody and maybe he's been roughed up a bit. And when I got outside and just see him laying there and seeing his injuries, I thought, no, it can't be him lying there. You know, it didn't sink in. I knew it was him, but I suppose I didn't want to believe it was him.
Danny's injuries were so severe that he died on the way to hospital. "40 minutes later, a stolen Ford Granada was found burning 9 miles away. Was this the car that killed Danny and left 2 boys without a father?
I don't quite know what to say to them. You know, what can you say? I can't tell them why the dad was killed. I can't tell them because I don't know him myself. We say he's gone to heaven. We go up to grave, we sit, we talk to him, and that's what they do. They tell him what they've done, you know, in that day or that week. Say bye to him, tell him they love him, and then we come away.
Bob Small, you're treating Danny's death as suspicious. Do you believe he was deliberately run over?
It's very difficult to say for certain what did take place in Caxton Street, but there are certainly aspects of the case that make me suspicious, and I believe that he was deliberately run over. Certainly the injuries that he sustained aren't consistent with those you might expect to find on a normal hit and run. It's very likely, in fact, that Danny could well have been lying in the road before he was run over.
So if it was deliberate, why?
Well, we've done extensive inquiries into his background, and so far we've been unable to come up with a specific motive. We are aware that he has several debts, but none of a particularly substantial nature. It is possible that he has other non-legitimate debts that we're yet to find out about, and that certainly the phone calls could be connected with people trying to recover that money.
So you want calls from people who may be able to provide a motive, obviously, in that way.
Yes.
Now, that car that was found burning on that night, how much emphasis are you putting on that and linking that to the murder?
Although we can't categorically link the car to the inquiry, we believe it is involved, and certainly residents in Caxton Street do recall a high-powered automatic car leaving the scene. In fact, one man went so far to say is that he believed the sound of the engine to be an automatic high-powered Granada car.
Now, that car had been stolen a week before, so you want to know its movements, don't you?
We certainly do. It was stolen on the 28th of February from Northampton. It's been somewhere in the week between the 28th and the night of Danny's death. It's either been stored or been used. We believe that there are people out there that can help us tell us the whereabouts of that car.
Do you think there's more than one person involved in all this?
I do believe that there are people that can help us shed light on the circumstances surrounding Danny's death. They may well not have been present at the time he was run over, and it's those people that we'd appeal to come forward.
And I know there is a reward, and you're also wanting to trace a potential witness who was seen jogging outside the Bell pub on a mobile phone, getting into a red Metro about the time that Danny was knocked down.
That's correct. He's possibly a potential witness.
Thank you very much indeed, Bob. Well, if there's any way you can help find Danny's killer, please do call 0500 600 600, or you can call the incident room direct on 0116 248 3817. That's Leicester 248 3817.